Have you ever been woken up in the middle of the night by a leg cramp, with your calf muscles stiff as a rock and so painful that you had to sit up and rub them for minutes before feeling relief if this keeps happening? Especially after the age of 60, it could mean your body is quietly lacking essential nutrients for your muscles and nerves. According to the American Institute of Geriatric Medicine, up to 68% of older adults experience leg cramps at least once a week, and more than half believe this is simply a normal part of aging. In reality, after 60, your body absorbs vitamins and minerals less efficiently, leading to weaker muscles, slower blood flow, delayed reflexes, and uncontrollable spasms. This doesn't just cause pain and poor sleep, it also increases the risk of falling and losing independence in daily life. The good news is that you can improve this condition through your everyday meals. In today's article, I will share with you 7 simple vitamins and minerals that play a key role in keeping your legs strong, stable, and free from painful nighttime cramps. The first vitamin, vitamin D, the first nutrient to keep your legs strong and less painful. If you often feel that your legs are weak, have trouble maintaining balance, or are prone to cramps when changing positions, it's very likely that your body is lacking vitamin D. This nutrient is often overlooked, but plays a fundamental role in keeping your legs strong. Vitamin D not only strengthens your bones, but also activates fast-reacting muscle fibers, supporting proper muscle contraction and maintaining stability when you move or stand up from a seated position. When you're deficient in vitamin D, your muscles respond more slowly, react poorly to sudden movements, and are more likely to stiffen, leading to cramps or a loss of balance. This condition is very common among older adults, especially those who get little sun exposure, take multiple medications, or have darker skin, all of which reduce the skin's ability to produce vitamin D naturally. Additionally, according to Tufts University, people with low vitamin D also absorb calcium poorly, making bones weaker and increasing the risk of fractures after a fall. To improve this condition, you can boost your vitamin D levels by getting early morning sun, just 15 to 30 minutes a day with your arms and legs exposed to sunlight can be effective. Besides sunlight, foods like salmon, sardines, eggs, mushrooms, and vitamin D fortified milk are excellent sources. If you rarely go outdoors or have trouble absorbing nutrients, your doctor might recommend a supplement ranging from 800 to 2,000 international units per day. When your body has enough vitamin D, you'll clearly notice that it moves more smoothly, your legs feel less tired after walking, and nighttime cramps are greatly reduced. But to get the full benefit of vitamin D for your bones and muscles, your body also needs one essential companion nutrient, and that is calcium. The second vitamin, calcium, the essential companion for strong muscles and bones in old age. Calcium has long been known as the main component of bones, but few people realize that it also plays a vital role in keeping your muscles contracting and relaxing smoothly, especially in older adults. As bone density decreases and muscles weaken over time, a lack of calcium not only makes bones more prone to fractures, but also leads to muscle cramps, fatigue, and slow movements. Every time you get up from a chair, climb a step, or take your first steps in the morning, your muscles must contract and relax in a coordinated way. Calcium is the signal messenger that makes those movements smooth. When blood calcium levels drop, muscles are more likely to contract suddenly, causing painful cramps and making you feel less confident when moving around. According to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, people over the age of 65 consume about 30% less calcium daily than recommended, greatly increasing their risk of fractures, especially in the hip and pelvis. Calcium is found in milk, cheese, and yogurt, but it also exists in plant-based sources like kale, bok choy, sesame seeds, almonds, and canned sardines with bones. It's important to combine calcium with vitamin D to ensure better absorption. Also, calcium from food is generally easier for the body to absorb and less likely to cause side effects compared to supplements. For those who have difficulty eating or are at high risk of osteoporosis, doctors may recommend calcium supplements in doses of 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams per day. However, it's important not to overdose or take calcium late at night, as this can increase the risk of kidney stones and interfere with sleep. When your bones are strong and your muscles can contract properly, your legs become more stable with each step. But that's still not enough. If your nerves aren't sending the right signals at the right time, every movement will become uncoordinated, and that's when vitamin B12 steps in to play its role. The third vitamin, vitamin B12, the vital link between your brain and your legs. Have you ever felt like your legs were no longer listening, walking unsteadily, tripping easily, or experiencing a strange heaviness and tingling sensation? Many older adults assume this is just a normal sign of aging, but in reality, it could be a symptom of vitamin B12 deficiency, a key nutrient responsible for transmitting nerve signals from the brain to the muscles, especially in the lower limbs. Vitamin B12 is essential for maintaining and protecting the nerve sheath. Without it, electrical signals sent from the brain to your legs become slower, weaker, or confused. As a result, you may lose balance while moving, feel like your legs are weighed down, or have difficulty controlling your steps. A study from Harvard University found that a lack of B12 doubles the risk of falling in people over 65, even if their bones and muscles are still strong. Older adults are more prone to B12 deficiency because the stomach produces less acid, which is needed to absorb B12 from food. Additionally, common medications like acid reflux drugs, diabetes medications such as metformin, and long-term antibiotics can interfere with B12 absorption. People who follow a vegetarian diet or have chronic digestive issues are also at higher risk. Vitamin B12 is found in foods like beef liver, salmon, eggs, milk, and other animal-based products. If you are vegetarian, you can choose cereals or plant-based milk that have been fortified with B12 in many cases, especially when symptoms such as leg numbness, muscle weakness, or unsteady walking are present. Doctors may recommend B12 supplements in the form of sublingual tablets or periodic injections. Once your B12 levels are restored, you will notice a clear improvement in how you walk. Your steps will feel steadier, more flexible, and the heavy feeling in your legs will ease. However, even when nerve signals are flowing properly, cramps can still occur if your muscles don't relax as they should, and that's why magnesium becomes so important. The fourth vitamin, magnesium, a gentle yet effective solution for nighttime cramps and restless legs. Have you ever experienced your legs stiffening in the middle of the night, so painful that you had to massage them constantly just to fall back asleep, or felt a sense of restlessness, like your legs just wouldn't stay still while lying down? These could be signs that your body is lacking magnesium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in calming the nervous system, regulating muscle contractions, and preventing unwanted spasms. Magnesium acts as a natural relaxant for muscles. It helps control the flow of calcium and sodium in and out of cells, allowing muscles to contract and relax in proper rhythm. When magnesium is deficient, muscles become overly excited and may suddenly contract without releasing properly, leading to cramps or restless legs, especially at night. According to a report from McMaster University, over 60% of older adults have below normal blood magnesium levels without even realizing it. Aging, the use of diuretics, excessive caffeine intake, chronic stress, and a diet low in green vegetables and nutritious seeds all contribute to depleting magnesium levels in the body. Common symptoms include leg fatigue, mild tingling, irritability, trouble sleeping, and reduced endurance after physical activity. Magnesium is found in spinach, kale, pumpkin seeds, almonds, black beans, whole grains, and even dark chocolate. If supplements are needed, choose magnesium citrate or glycinate, as these are easier to absorb and less likely to cause digestive issues compared to magnesium oxide. When magnesium is adequately replenished, your legs will feel more relaxed, spasms will decrease, your sleep will become deeper, and your overall mood will stabilize. But for nutrients to reach the cells fully, proper blood circulation is key, and this is where potassium, an essential electrolyte, comes into play. The fifth vitamin, potassium, the secret to better circulation and lighter legs. The sensation of your legs feeling heavy as if weighed down by stones, tiring quickly when standing, or moving sluggishly can be a sign of potassium deficiency. Potassium is a vital mineral that plays a central role in regulating muscle contraction and promoting healthy blood flow. It is the key electrolyte responsible for maintaining water balance and electrical charge inside cells, which supports both circulation and the smooth transmission of nerve signals from the brain to the muscles. When potassium levels are low, muscle fibers respond more slowly, are prone to sudden cramps, and take longer to recover after movement. This becomes especially dangerous for older adults, as getting up from a chair, climbing stairs, or maintaining balance already becomes more difficult with age. A study from Mayo Clinic found that adequate potassium intake can reduce the risk of nighttime leg cramps by up to 43% in individuals over 60, especially those taking diuretics or managing high blood pressure. Additionally, potassium helps relax blood vessels, making them more elastic and improving blood flow to the limbs. This reduces sensations of cold feet, numbness, or swelling. Prolonged potassium deficiency not only weakens muscles but also disrupts heart rhythm, blood pressure, and kidney function. You can get potassium naturally from foods like bananas, sweet potatoes, coconut water, oranges, red beans, pumpkin, spinach, and salmon. For older adults, these foods are gentle on the stomach and rich in other beneficial nutrients like vitamin C, fiber, and magnesium. However, potassium supplements should not be used without medical guidance, as excessive potassium can cause dangerous heart rhythm problems. When circulation improves, oxygen and nutrients reach every muscle fiber and nerve ending, helping your legs move smoothly, feel less tired, and cramp less often. But to make sure calcium is delivered to the right places and doesn't build up in blood vessels, another silent yet critical helper is needed: vitamin K. The sixth vitamin K keeps joints flexible and protects arteries from silent calcification. Have you ever heard of arterial calcification? It happens when calcium doesn't go into the bones, but instead builds up in the walls of blood vessels, reducing blood flow and increasing the risk of stroke, heart attack, or numb and cold hands and feet. This is a silent yet common issue in older adults, especially when they lack vitamin K, a nutrient rarely discussed but essential in directing calcium to the right places. Vitamin K, especially in its K2 form, not only helps with blood clotting, but also acts as a guide, directing calcium into the bones instead of allowing it to wander in the bloodstream and settle in arteries or joints. As a result, bones become stronger, and arteries are protected from hardening. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that people with adequate vitamin K2 intake had up to 52% lower risk of arterial calcification compared to those with low intake. Beyond protecting blood vessels, vitamin K also supports joint flexibility. Well-nourished joints move more smoothly, making walking, bending, or turning your head feel lighter and more natural. This is critical because stiff joints can affect your balance and significantly raise the risk of falls, a serious concern for the elderly. You can find the natural sources of vitamin K in foods like natto fermented soybeans from Japan, broccoli, spinach, eggs, cheese, chicken liver, and butter. For those who follow a plant-based diet or have difficulty absorbing nutrients, consider supplementing with K2-MK7, one of the most absorbable and stable forms. When joints are flexible, arteries are clean, and calcium is guided to the bones, your legs will feel stronger and less heavy or sore. But to complete the cycle of nutrient absorption and energy metabolism for muscle function, you'll need one last essential vitamin, and perhaps the most overlooked of the B group. Finally, B-complex vitamins boost nerve signals, ease numbness and cramps effectively. If you often feel a tingling sensation in your legs, like ants crawling under your skin, or experience cramps without an obvious cause despite getting enough calcium and potassium, your body might be lacking a critical group of nutrients, B-complex vitamins. This group includes B1, B6, B12, and folic acid. They play a vital role in nourishing the peripheral nerves, which control all sensations and movements in your arms and legs. Without enough of these vitamins, nerve signals can become disrupted, making it harder to control your muscles and leading to slower reflexes and unexpected cramps. According to a report from Tufts University, more than 37% of people over 60 in the US are deficient in vitamin B12 due to weakened digestion and poor nutrient absorption from food. Long-term B12 deficiency not only causes cramps, but also leads to numbness, burning pain like pins and needles in the feet, and difficulty walking, which increases the risk of falls. Meanwhile, a lack of B1 and B6 can result in muscle fatigue, weakness, and worsening nerve-related symptoms. B-complex vitamins also help the body convert food into energy more efficiently, reducing fatigue, especially at the end of the day. Some studies show that getting enough of these vitamins can improve nerve sensitivity in the limbs, support better movement, and help with recovery after physical activity. To get more B vitamins, you can eat beef liver, eggs, tuna, whole grains, dark leafy greens, almonds, and yogurt. These foods are not only easy to digest, but also support digestive, heart, and brain health in older adults. If you follow a vegetarian diet or have had stomach surgery, you may need to take a B-complex supplement as advised by your doctor. When your nervous system is healthy, blood flows properly, and your muscles are well controlled, you'll notice a real difference. Your legs won't ache as much, your sleep will be more restful, and each morning step will feel lighter and more confident than ever. We've just explored 7 essential vitamins and minerals that help keep your legs strong, less sore, and free from nightly cramps, from vitamin D that strengthens bones, magnesium that relaxes your muscles, to potassium and calcium that support nerve signals, and B and K vitamins that protect your joints and blood vessels. Each nutrient plays a quiet but vital role in maintaining the flexibility and power of your legs as you age. The great news is that you don't need expensive medications or complicated treatments to get started. By simply adjusting your daily meals, adding a banana, a glass of kefir, some leafy greens, or taking a properly chosen supplement, You are already investing in your future mobility and independence. Remember, cramps, numbness, or muscle weakness are not inevitable parts of aging. They are often signs of silent deficiencies that you have the power to improve. If you found today's content helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss upcoming videos on how to take care of your health from the inside out. We'll continue to share simple dietary tips, gentle exercises, and natural herbal remedies to help adults over 60 live healthier, happier, and more independent lives. Are you currently using any of the vitamins we talked about today? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this journey.